Welcome back to our motorhome. Now, it's not imperative that you're in a motorhome or a caravan to cook this next recipe, but this is a great one actually to have up your sleeve if you're away and you're out in the middle of nowhere and you go, oh my god, I've forgotten to get bread. So I always travel with just a wee bit of flour and things in the motorhome, just, you know, as a backup. So today we're going to make soda bread, and you really don't need very many ingredients for soda bread. I'll run through what I've got, and I'm going to have 175 grams of self-raising flour straight in a bowl, give or take the wee bits that'll get stuck. 175 grams of plain flour. Now I think plain flour works best for this. If you've got bread flour, try it, but I actually think plain flour is better for this. Half a teaspoon of salt. Everything come out here. They're not very big teaspoons, but just half a teaspoon of salt. I don't have measuring spoons in the motorhome. Not that posh. Half a teaspoon of bicarb of soda. Now the reason you're using bicarb of soda is because you're going to use buttermilk. Now if you don't have buttermilk, which I don't, I'm using natural yoghurt. But again, if you don't have natural yoghurt, you can use ordinary milk. But if you're using ordinary milk, use 2 tablespoons of lemon juice just to make it a wee bit sour, which is why you've got your bicarb of soda in, because it'll counter with the acidity that you're about to pop in. So 300 mils of the liquid is what we have here. Just create a little well in the middle, then in with whatever liquid it is that you're using. Any of the ones that I've told you will do. I just happen to have some going off yoghurt in the house or in the motorhome, so we shall just use it and then just mix it in together. Now this is a no knead bread. I do have some water handy just in case it's not quite wet enough, but you're not wanting, this needs to be quite dry anyway, you're not wanting it overly wet, and that actually looks like it's going to be just fine. So for Kenny to be filming this, but are you okay for here? Just for a wee bit, just a wee bit of flour on your surface, because like I say, you're not needing to knead it, but you do need to just make sure it's all come together. Just pop that out the road. This is great as well. See if you've had a lovely friendly farmer that's let you go on his land or in the yard or whatever. What a lovely nice wee present to make for them first thing in the morning, just to say thank you. Hand in a loaf of soda bread just before you go. You can bet your boots they'll let you back again. Right, just bring it together. Like I say, it's not a needy one. Try not to make too much mess. But we will just make sure we bring it together. I'll need just a touch more flour. Oh, it's sticking to me, Kenneth. It's sticking to me. Right, that'll do us. And then, I'm telling you, this really couldn't be simpler. A little flour on a tray. Now you're needing your oven to have been preheated because it's so quick. To gas mark 7. 220 degrees centigrade or 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Just into the centre of the oven, you're going to pop it for 30 minutes or thereabouts. Now, just as we've popped it on our tray, just fashion it a little bit, press it down. Oops, it is sticking to me a wee bit. Maybe I've done with a little bit more flour, but it'll be fine, I'm sure. Dot the flour over the top, and then you're wanting to score this. Now you do need to score it quite deep, but you know, not overly deep, because you're not wanting it to all open up, but you need to score it just so as when it's cooking it'll cook the whole way through. So just a nice wee cross on the top, and we're going to pop that straight into the oven for 30 minutes. And if you're on a campsite or anything, I can just about guarantee you'll have the neighbours all round looking for breakfast just in a wee while. Right, we'll come back in 30 minutes. I'll just give this place a wee clean up and we'll see you then. Right, okay, here we go. Oh, and it smells divine. These are obviously not big loaves, you can tell that by the quantities, but they're certainly, usually only maybe a couple of you in a motorhome, so perfectly plenty. Just the usual knock 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 test that sounds hollow, and it's ready. And there you have it. Just a little soda bread to get the neighbours' hearts a fluttering first thing in the morning. And I mean, it's great actually for the morning, because you know, you have it hot or whatever anyway, but you know, I mean, by the time you get up, you get that made in the oven, get yourself washed and what have you, and it's ready. It's fantastic. So as always, thank you for watching. Like what you see, give us a wee follow, a wee tap of the bell so as you can subscribe for any new. We do try and put them up weekly if we can. And again, at this time where we're all still undergoing coronavirus restrictions and things, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, forgot to say, if you need any help with the recipes or that, you always find them on the orkneynews.scot. Sorry about that. Anyway, again, thank you. Bye.